All right, we found a bit. I was hoping that that was my cue that I could end, but Tina's making me work. She found a bit, so I have to keep working in the 90-degree heat. While the three of them are sitting in the shade. All right, we're out here working on the porch, the soffits for the porch. So I kind of messed up earlier when we did these rafters. I wasn't precise when I cut them. So some of them overhang this 6x6 beam, which is causing us a little bit of an issue. So I had to add this nailer in here. So I just added a 2x4 into each space between the rafters. And then what we had to do, you can see here, I had to notch that J channel for those that the soffit's going to sit in, so that it can sit around those rafters. So it's not a big deal. It should. You want to try to put it in? It should fit in there nice. So you can see here. A pig just got zapped. It'll sit right up there, nice and tight, and then we'll have no issues. So we're just gonna nail this in. I'm not gonna try to screw it in like I did, or nail it in like I did with the F and J on the side. I'm just gonna nail it in with the brad nailer, and then we can start installing our soffits. Okay, so I know it's noisy, generator's on, but we got this first piece on. Looks pretty decent, so we're gonna work our way down. It's 64 feet across here, plus the middle A part. So it's only probably seven and a half pieces, but we'll work our way down. Same thing, have to notch them and put them up there, and then there might be a couple. I know the next four we don't have to notch, I don't think. So that one will be easier, and then I know at the other end there's a couple that we have to notch, so we might not have to notch them all. All right, well, we got the sides all done, or I guess the front all done. We did the A-frame, and we did it all the way down to about 18 inches from the end. But I got to do that corner, or that side. I got to do the corners first, so we'll do this after. But we can get some soffits installed now. My parents came down, but my dad's not helping too much right now. He walked away. So anyway, we're gonna get he's actually going to get the soffit material right now. So we're gonna start at the ridge. We'll go down both sides and then run to the corners, because like I said, I'll have to do the corners. I'm gonna do them the same way with that bird box, the way we did the other one. So we'll get the soffits installed and see how it looks.
You want me to get the other ladder and hold it?
I think it's just a screw.
Oh.
Some of those screws, the coating on it keeps it from going in. You know? There you go, baby. Oh. You know what it is? What? My bit is busted.
How'd that happen?
I thought it did. I don't know if I have another bit. Shoot. Somewhere I gotta have another bit. Alright, we found a bit. I was hoping that that was my cue that I could end, but Tina's making me work. She found a bit, so I have to keep working in the 90-degree heat. While the three of them are sitting in the shade.
Thank you.
I guess I didn't say. My parents are down here. So they're supposed to be helping. Hold on one second. The help I'm getting from the three of them.
You think that hurt my feelings? It doesn't.
All you gotta do is tell us what you need.
It's not a poor person job?
4, yeah.
Oh. Well, I need another soffit.
Isn't he always saying that he wanted you to build a house on the island?
Hours.
We're gonna wake her up.
If you wake her up, you gotta deal with her.
I'll take care of it.
Man down.
You drop them?
Yeah.
I don't know that I'll be able to find it, because...
You found it earlier. I owe you $1.
Yeah, what happens if I find this one?
Get another $1.
Just one?
$1 a piece? That's pretty good. With the amount of screws that I drop, you'd be a millionaire in no time.
That is true.
That is not the case. I'm the nicest person you'll ever meet. Even nicer than Tina.
You're nicer than Tina?
Huh?
You're nicer than Tina?
I'm nicer than Tina. She's the one out here she's the one that found the drill bits and making me work. It's 95 degrees out here.
We all know that's not the truth.
All right, we got them all the way across. I gotta finish up the bird box here, but I think I'm done for the afternoon. It's hot out here. We'll knock out this corner in the morning, and then we have to do the other end. I don't know if that picks up with the angle of the camera right now, but we have to box in the other end with the plywood, the other side. So we'll get that done. We'll do these 2 bird boxes, and then we'll move on to the front porch, and hopefully by tomorrow we'll be either pretty dang close or done with the porch soffits, and then we can do the fascia metal, which I may just run in the fascia metal on the back since I'm back here working, and then once that's done I can go to the front and do the whole front. So I think for today that's gonna do it. So we'll see you in the morning. Stupid bee. There's dang carpenter bees drilling holes in my work. All right, anyway, so we did that bird box end. This morning we ran the soffits all the way. I didn't film it because honestly I had no idea how I was going to do it, and it took me probably a couple hours to figure it out. But we just put this one piece of fascia on. We're going to run along the front, and then I still have to do the other side. We'll film that one because I kind of know what I'm doing. I kind of know what I'm doing with this whole thing, but kind of not really. So the front's easy. It's just going to be straight till we get to the A-frame in the middle, and then it's straight on the other side. So all the soffits are run here. So we'll pull out the charcoal pieces, run across the back, and see how it looks. Well, it's the next morning. I didn't finish yesterday because we got to this part and we did the piece that goes up here, and right here, it's actually right there on the ground. There's going to be 2 joints real close together, and I don't like that, so I didn't even think about that before. So what I need to do is this last piece we put on, I need to cut it about in half. That way there's a joint over here at 5, like over here, there's one about 5 foot, and then there'll be one at the corner going up, and then we'll do the other side, and then we can run out. So I got this piece all cut and fitted up there, and then I didn't like the way it looked, so I got frustrated and I quit yesterday afternoon before I made any more mistakes. So first thing we'll do is get this one cut, and then we'll start in the middle, and then we'll fill in over here. Okay, we got the archway done. The sun is in a terrible spot right now to show you guys. And then we came over here. Let me try to get on the side so you can see. So we got like 2-3 foot there, but I gotta do the corner first. So we're all the way across. A is done, and it looks pretty good. I'll show it I'm gonna start on the corner here, but then this afternoon I'll put a shot in of the whole thing. We do have to add a couple nails at the ridge, the archway, but it's looking pretty good. All right, well, we were going to finish the porch today, but as you can see, somebody's bleeding and needs to go to the ER. I think she was over trying to kill some mice by our metal, and she sliced her foot pretty good. It looks like between the toes. So Tina's gonna take her to the ER, and she'll film a little bit and give you an update, but that foiled our plans for the porch.
Ready.
All right, we got the psychopath. Tina brought her to the vet this morning, and she freaked out. She bit the doctor at one point, and it was a disaster. I don't even know what else to say. So she's still a little bit out of it. She's doing all right. She got the cone of shame for 10 to 14 days. We have to come back in 4 or 5 days to get the bandage removed from her foot. There you can see there. And then foggy on the camera. And then 2 weeks from today we have to come back, and then they'll take the stitches out from her paw. So yeah, it was a fun day. But the vet here, they took us in short notice, and even with the freak out, they couldn't have been better. So we really appreciate the work. We'd never been to a vet before since we've been here, so they did wonders. But she's tired. She's about to pass out, so she's gonna have to figure out how to walk through the camper with the cone, and I guess baby's gonna have to figure out what the cone is too.
Yeah.
But we'll get her home and we'll check up on her a little later. All right, we got Cujo home. She did fine on the drive. She seems to be coming out of the sedative and stuff, so we'll get her inside, and she's probably gonna want to take a nap for a little bit, and then we'll check on her later. And of course, it hasn't rained we got a little bit of rain. When was that, last night? Night before, and it hasn't rained in 2-3 weeks. And of course, this weekend with her, she's not supposed to go outside in the rain and the wet, and of course it's supposed to rain this weekend, so we'll check back in on her in a little bit. All right, well, as you can see, she's adjusting to collar life. She's just passed out. So I was coming outside to feed the animals, and she's just laying there. So you can see behind me how it looks. So I'll finish that. I got to finish that corner, which obviously didn't happen today. And then we can start putting on the roof edge to then go ahead and put on roof panels. So hopefully we can get that going here pretty soon and get a roof on this thing sooner rather than later, because after the roof is concrete. I have to do a little bit of grading on the outside, and then we can get pouring concrete. So anyway, that's where we'll leave this one. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and we'll see you on the next video.